We got to get to the commercial.
Of course.
No, right after this one, we have a really ancient Magic the Gathering one. It's awesome. Mixed well with the song.
Yeah, I saw the Ice Age last time I was on, and I thought that one was hilarious.
Oh yeah,
I really liked that one.
DJ Longhair here with Speedrobo, waiting for my other player here. Okay, yeah, it's right here, perfect.
Oh, look at that! Look at that ad. I love the like 360.
Love it.
Yo, that's a classic.
Oh yeah. All right. Well, welcome everyone. Again, we have Speedrobo. You helped. I wrote the name down. Hold on. You helped. Is it AC Faust? Is that how you say it?
AC Faust. Yeah.
AC Faust. Yes.
Yeah. So the whole story behind Splatterkins is that my company is just the publisher. So AC Faust is the developer. She did all of the artwork and game design work for this TCG called Splatterkins. And Splatterkins has been around for, I believe it's 2 years. It's been around relatively active. It's done a few product drops before, but has never had an official release. And my company, Speedrobo Games, has stepped in to make that official release happen. So we're going to, what you have in front of you is actually a sample of the 2-player starter set that we're going to be releasing on December 1st.
Very, very cool. Hey, Dane, we're going to be demoing a game here as soon as Hayley gets back. So we have Speedrobo in here to walk us through the game, which is super awesome. I'm trying to line something up for Friday and Saturday, so I'll get with you with that, but I'm not sure if they'll come through or not, but I hope so, because you gave me 2 other games to demo as well.
Yes. So Friday and Saturday. Friday I will be free. Saturday I will not be.
So okay, so Friday you are. Okay.
Yeah, Friday I should be free. I can double check that as well. We'll coordinate. I'm sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, Friday's looking open for me. Saturday,
I know it's been Speedrobo week. I swear.
Yeah, and what's interesting, right, is that all of the games we've sent you, I've actually played a radically different role in each one, which is super interesting, right? Because Warriors of Legend,
we got time. She's nuking stuff, so go ahead, please.
Yeah. So Warriors of Legend, we aren't the developer and we aren't the publisher for that one. We're actually just the manufacturer and distributor. Yeah. And so with that one, I actually met Elias through another indie card game server. We hit it off. We became really good friends. I played his game. I loved it. And I said, well, you just let me know what you need help with. So we helped him put together his Kickstarter. We helped him get it funded. And we just played a very like support studio role.
Okay.
As I mentioned with Splatterkins, we are just the publisher, and we've basically had nothing to do with development on this one. And this game was already out when we picked it up. System Gate is our flagship title. That one was developed 100% in-house. That's completely the brainchild of me and my friends and the people who work with me. Then Necromancers, the third game we sent you, is another interesting case. So we're the publisher for that game, but when we signed on to be the publisher, we actually aided a little bit in the game's development and how the product was going to come out and come together and how it was going to play. And this game was not released when we picked it up. In fact, it was actually a failed Kickstarter when we bought the rights.
Man.
Yeah. it was just a game that I saw a lot of potential in, even though its initial Kickstarter flopped. I saw it and I was like, I think this is really cool. I think it can be something. So I contacted the developer. I purchased the rights from his previous publisher, and then we got 4,000% funded on Kickstarter. So
nice.
Yep.
Yeah, when I get there, we've been developing a game here on MTG, excuse me, on Mr. DJ Longhair's channel here, of course being me.
Yep.
And basically, you had the only chance to get into the game was through another game, was kind of a paid game, but we had a few people that have won spots in the paid game. So
Great.
some paid, some didn't. But as a game that I have here called Demon Games, and
Sure.
I use the wheel. I have the in-home as far as the randomization pretty much have down. So I've been kind of getting pricing, and of course through Magic, I've met a lot of the different artists. So
Yep.
I hope that I can work something out and see what it would be to commission when we get there. So I definitely have you in my sights to help us along the way there. I think we're ironing out some kinks because we're not going to be using a wheel system, obviously, for
Right.
the I guess board game. It's not really a board game, but it is. It's
Sure.
weird. But because demons are so people freak out and stuff, I don't think I can push it to the regular market. But I do know some music heads and some others, so we'll probably advertise here on the channel when we can actually make a test product. But I think we need to hit up some occult shops and stuff. It'd be fun.
Oh,
like
for
different,
sure.
yeah.
What's funny is that I actually have some connections in the mom and pop witch supply stores around Illinois.
Nice.
Yeah. I know
Yeah.
a very nice lady named Tina who owns Enchantment Alley, and that's her whole thing. So
Oh, hell yeah.
Yeah.
I'm trying to figure out the premise for the game itself, but basically I don't know, you could play the game to see who's stuck with dishes, or I don't know, for a prize at home, but I'm trying to develop something more than that. But it's loosely based on Christian lore, but it's going to have its own lore, so people don't freak out and think that hell, the big S man. It's no, that's not really it. They're just a bunch of bored demons gambling souls. So that's
Right.
it. Yeah.
And I think that's probably better. There's a lot of mythologies that you can tap into, but people get a little picky when you tap into Christian mythology.
Yeah, a little bit. I mean, you have to. I mean, but anyway.
It's cultural milestone that I think it's totally cool to remix Christian stories, even as somebody who's I was raised, Lutheran. I was raised Christian.
Oh boy.
Yeah, and even then, I think it's totally cool to remix stories from my culture's history. I think it's fun, and I don't think it's disrespectful at all. So whatever.
Yeah.
But everybody's got different opinions on that sort of thing.
But the game is basically last one standing, with some shenanigans in the mix too to possibly get to there quicker. But it's last one standing wins, so it's very brutal. A lot of back and forth, and you may get picked, but you don't get to pick who you're attacking necessarily. So that's random. So it's not a targeted game like Commander or something like that.
Oh, that's cool.
But,
I like that. That's a nice feature. Yeah, I'd be happy to take a look at your game. We at my company.
That's right, Tierney.
There can only be one. So
oh yeah, DJ Demon Hair. Yeah. Okay, sorry.
Yeah, so little sales pitch from me to you. At my company, we offer full service general contracting for board games. That's a good way to think about it, general contractor. So if you need help picking our brains on how the game design is going to work, we can do that. Manufacturing, sample manufacturing, full manufacturing, everything. If there's any aspect that you're not sure on your game, you've got my contact, you've got my email, send me a message, and we'll let you know what we can do for you.
Oh, for sure. For sure. I know I was talking to you about some dice and some stickers for promotional stuff. I also saw that you did mats.
Yes, we do play mats as well. I can quote you real quick on what, you buying mats from me would cost. I don't mind.
Oh yeah, Escape. We got our biggest fan here, and I'm trying to work out a collab with Escape to maybe include you as well, Speedrobo, for some system gate.
For sure. Escaped Alien is a fantastic gentleman. Everybody, please go check his channel.
Yes, do it.
He sent me my winnings from Whatnot the other day, and I'm looking forward to cracking those open. So that's going to be a really good
nice. Yeah, I don't have much for you, but you got a little team bag here too. I think you won on some random night or something.
Yeah, so I could do if you wanted to get 25 playmats from a standard playmat size, standard rubberized material, all that, I could do like $250.
Okay.
Thank you so much, Escaped Alien. That genuinely means a lot coming from you. I want to make it clear to everybody watching that I have the greatest respect for both DJ and Escaped Alien as content creators and as community members. I think both of these people are very top-notch gentlemen, and that's why I choose to work with them.
Thank you, man. I appreciate it. And it's nice because with Magic, I'm a lot of people think I've been negative, but I just kind of report on what's happening,
Yeah.
And I don't want an echo chamber for my channel or for anything I do, because with diversity of thought and opinion, you get more creativity. And if you think it sucks, I mean, be constructive about it and tell me. No problem.
I completely agree. I'm the same way. I love constructive criticism. Like a good example is with System Gate, right? One thing we wanted to do is, because System Gate's a game about the 9 planets in our solar system. So each planet has a different card border to go with it. And they're like very different card borders. And one thing I didn't think about until I was watching MetaZoo Menace do a pack opening, and we got a comment on that video saying like, oh, hey, I don't like the graphic design. It seems very, scattered and inconsistent. I was like, I didn't think about that until that got brought up. So, that's something new for me to keep in mind. I love hearing constructive criticism on that. So I like it. And when it comes to Magic, I actually have some, I have some words for Wizards of the Coast when it comes to Magic. If you want to make a cool crossover card game, kind of like a American version of Weiss Schwarz, if you're familiar with that, I think that's cool, right? I think that's a cool idea. But Magic the Gathering already has its own identity and story. I don't think that's the place for it. I think Wizards would be much better off if they made a completely separate card game to do SpongeBob and Stranger Things and Marvel and Doctor Who in. If that makes sense?
Yeah, exactly. I mean, don't get me wrong, the 40K set was amazing. I didn't get into the Doctor Who one, mainly because it wasn't in my color pie. I'm very particular because I have to make sure that I have stuff that I can either trade for what I want or have stuff for giveaways. So I don't really play a lot of blue and, always dislike blue and Magic. At least every other color, you get to play the thing before you do a thing,
Yeah, oh, absolutely.
But I know it's just like regular kill spells. I will play it in limited or, in drafting if I have to. It's not a big deal. But for me, white and blue, I got to have available to trade or give away or whatever. So it's always been a thing for me. People like clown on it and whatever, but realize it's so I have giveaways and I don't feel butthurt about trading it off or whatever,
Yeah. Oh, absolutely.
Did you get the monster? No. Oh, okay.
And Escaped Alien is completely correct.
Yeah.
One thing that I say all the time is not every game is for everybody.
And my glass. Yeah.
And I think that's nice. And having indie games that you can like get some different flavor in, I think is good. But I will say that some of the universes beyond that Magic has done, I think is really good. I think Lord of the Rings made a lot of sense, and that felt
It was
correct.
still Sword and Board, or fantasy. Yeah.
Yeah. And I'm actually going to defend the Transformers and My Little Pony cards. And the reason why I think that those were cool crossovers in Magic is because they're owned by the parent company Hasbro. And that's fun and cute, right? I think doing crossovers within your own company in your flagship game, that's fun. But going into some stuff that has like a completely opposite flavor of your game, I think is a little ill-advised. And I feel like that's a fair take. But I am still... So I'm still excited for the SpongeBob cards.
Yeah.
And I'm probably going to get them because I think they're going to be funny.
Yeah, right?
I say all this, and then I'm going to buy them.
That's fair. I'm not in a big rush for it. I already knew Marvel. I mean, my family background's like Disney since day one, pretty much. So obviously I've been around it too much. So I've never been a fan of Disney, but I get it. So I'm well aware of the scalping circles and all that for Marvel, and of course, especially for Disney products. So the fact that they're together, I'm like, oh great, now we have super scalpers out there.
Oh my goodness. Well, I mean, Lorcana had that problem. It used to have that problem really bad. The Lorcana excitement's very much cooled off. Yeah, I've got boxes of the Azurite Sea set coming into my game store, and honestly, I just don't really know how I'm going to sell them. Everybody quit Lorcana where I'm from, which is, I don't know, man. I don't know.
Well, and I'm kind of bummed that with Star Wars, it usually has a life cycle of about 2 to 3 years with whatever company. So I don't think it'll be hitting Magic because Final Fantasy / Asmodee have had it forever. But most of their games are they only last 2 to 3 years, and they're on to something else. So I think X-Wing was like the longest standing one. Put on your headphones.
Yeah, X-Wing was very long standing. Oh man, the Star Wars thing's interesting, right? Because Star Wars gets a new card game every 3 years that lasts 2. So like every 5 years, a new card game pops up. One thing that I thought was weird. So Star Wars Unlimited, I wasn't super happy with. The gameplay was good, but it wasn't really anything special, in my opinion. I get why people like it though. But what really bummed me out is that Fantasy Flight is known for making living card games, and I really like that business model. Because as fun as ripping packs is, sometimes I kind of just want to buy the cards and play with the cards. You know what I mean? And so I was really bummed. No, go ahead.
Well, that's the other thing too, is like you have to have a chase foils and chase stuff, because living card games, you can just buy X amount of whatever. If you want multiple cards, it is easier, don't get me wrong there, but as far as collectability goes, if you don't have the collectors, you don't have much of a market.
Correct.
So that's the thing that most people don't get. I want my games to be free too, but if it's not worth anything, it's just like not as important, right?
Yeah, no, I completely agree with that. And like that's the issue that living card games have. Like both of these business models. I've talked about this so often. This is like one of the main things that people come to me to talk about. The TCG business model has the problem of it's hard to get somebody to buy into a new TCG because of the price tag, because of the entry cost. Because the trading card games are just very expensive. They're a lifestyle product. You have to basically commit to just one, generally speaking.
Right.
And that can be an issue in of itself. And if you want your game pieces, you're either going to have to gamble or you're going to have to buy them on the secondary market. Either way, it's expensive. With living card games, that barrier to competitive play, that barrier to gameplay is removed. But you don't have the fun collectability. So that's an entire third of your demographics that you're potentially leaving behind, because I always like to talk about card games having 3 core groups of people that are interested. You've got casual, competitive, and collector.
Right.
And,
very true. I like it. Escaped aliens. All tell me more.
Yes, yeah. So CCG, TCG, LCG, etc. So trading card game, that's like the most common business model. Fully randomized. Basically it's loot boxes, right? Living card game, all the cards come in one box, you open it, you get the cards, you know what they are. What would be like a good comparison for that? If anybody's played Android Netrunner, that's how that game works. It's much more board game styled. I do a unique business model. So this is something you might not know about my products, DJ. So I have invented a business model called the customizable card game. And I say invented, and somebody in chat, I guarantee you, is going to be like, actually, this other small indie company did it back in 1997, which is fully possible. I'm going
to quote Decipher. I think, what were they, 96, 99?
Yeah, so Decipher might have done this business model already, and I call it the customizable card game.
Right.
Because I couldn't think of anything else.
Sure.
So how it works...
No. I was just being the first to
Oh,
be that
guy. Yeah. So how it works is you buy one of my booster boxes, and you'll open it up, and it'll have booster packs in it exactly like a TCG. But when you're done opening all of those booster packs out of that one sealed box, you'll find that you've actually wound up with a play set of every possible card in the set. However, some of your cards will be foil, some won't be. Some will be, borderless in foil, and some won't be. So you're guaranteed to get your game pieces. You just don't know how shiny they're going to be. And that was kind of my solution to the living card games collectability issue.
There you go. Yeah, it's nice. I don't know if you followed Star Wars at all throughout all of its inceptions. But when Wizards had it, it was a very interesting game. Like, you basically had your just like in it's my understanding, it's just like in Unlimited, you have the different arenas.
Yep.
You had space, ground, and characters. So if you owned 2 of them and wiped everyone out, you win the game. And you would end up throwing buckets of D6s in some cases. That was super fun. But it kept foils very rare. Like, it was like, if you bought a box to yourself, you might end up with a couple uncommons and maybe a common and, probably at least a rare. But the way they did the foil distribution, it was actually something special, Yep.
I kind of like that as well, having the actual foiling on cards being more rare. I think that's kind of fun. I do know some people that don't care for that. There's a gentleman that comes to my store whose name is Justin, and he really likes, the shiny cardboard.
Right.
And I was showing him an indie game named Primal, also created by a really cool dude. Strongly recommend everybody go check out Primal TCG. Good game made by a good guy. And Justin was kind of disappointed with Primal because, like the textured foils weren't guaranteed 1 per box. And I was like, I can understand why you might want more of that. So I kind of see both sides to that. Yeah, the Wizards of the Coast Star Wars trading card game. I remember this. This was pretty cool.
Yeah, it was a fun game. Basically, what happens? They can't get the contract they want, so like the last 6 months to a year or whatever, they just WotC just like, we don't have the manpower, just whatever, and they moved on. Still had the license, but they moved on to the Star Wars Miniatures game, which is an awesome game. Don't get me wrong. But a big change from grabbing your decks to having to haul around a toolbox, big difference.
Yes. Yeah, that is
great game, though.
Big difference. I still have all of my old Star Wars cards. Now that I think about it,
I have some. I ended up selling out of CCG from Decipher. I love that game. But
yeah, that game was cool.
and then eventually ended up with WotC for the TCG and the minis. And then years down the road, ended up in X-Wing until they went to 2.0. And I'm like, dude, you just like ruined my whole bomb strategy for this. And like, I'm over it.
Yeah.
Destiny
I
was
also
fun.
really liked Young Jedi.
Okay.
I know that's like a controversial opinion.
Yeah.
I liked it though. It's definitely because I was a stupid kid when I played it, but still.
I'm not yet. I'm gonna chill like this. Okay.
But I should.
Huh?
I should
I thought you did.
take a shot.
Oh, go ahead.
So that's
All right. So we do have Hayley in the house. We'll go ahead and open this up here real quick. I just have to make me a nice frosty drink.
yeah, that's right. You're making your own.
So the festivities will move on here, and we'll actually start demoing and playing this game. TCGDude says, Hayley.
Hey.
She says, hey.
Oh, that's good.
Oh, that's cool. You have some Black Border Star Wars cards. Nice.
You're mixing purple. You.
Oh, this is a very, very strange concoction made here on the channel, but is the actual purple drink. So, cheers, everyone.
Oh,
See, it's purple.
Cheers, indeed.
And it matches. Oh, no. Off screen there. There you go. It's a weird concoction, but it does the job. All right. So let me go ahead and get this open. And we can go ahead and you could talk about the game a little bit while I do so.
Yeah, for sure. So Splatterkins is a game for 2 players, and it takes place. The story of the game is a different dimension that is powered by artwork and imagination is in trouble. They're being invaded by a dark force.
Okay.
And the muses, the gods of this land, have recruited different artists from our world to help. And you play as one of those artists called a visionary. So the card in the front of your box is your visionary card. Think of it kind of like your hero card in Hearthstone, or your ruler from Force of Will, or your leader from One Piece or Dragon Ball.
All right. So are these tokens all the same here?
So the tokens, there's 2 different tokens. You have light bulbs and you have paint drops. Paint drops are your victory points. It's what you're going to be competing for. Every time you knock out an enemy Splatterkin, you'll gain 1 paint drop.
Oh, all right.
Since this is just a teaching game, we'll play to like 5 paint drops when normally you play to 10.
Okay.
Then yeah.
Oh no, go ahead. I'm just looking at the stuffs.
Yep. The light bulb.
It's kind of hard to see here.
Is your inspiration. So inspiration is like the 1 stat of the game. This is actually a single stat game. So inspiration on your visionary will start with 10 inspiration, as you can see by its inspiration value in the upper left-hand corner. You'll spend that to pay for costs of your cards.
I see.
And the inspiration value in the corner of every card is that card's cost, power, and toughness.
Okay. Interesting.
Yep.
I guess we'll kind of have to go ahead and thumb through right here, Hayley. If you might have to move in a little bit.
But so your Splatterkins are your creatures.
Okay.
Your techniques are your spells, and there's two different varieties of techniques. There's regular techniques, which work like instants and sorcery and magic.
Okay.
Then you have alterations and finishes. Both of those work like enchantments. And you'll notice that there's a zone for alterations and a zone for finishes. You can only have one alteration on a Splatterkin and 2 finishes on a Splatterkin. So you're limited in how much you can upgrade them.
I see.
Alterations will go... Yeah, no, go ahead.
No, go ahead. You keep going. I just trying to soak it all in.
No problem. If you have any questions while we go through, I'm right here to guide you. Alterations will go away at the end of the turn. Finishes will stay permanently.
Okay, so similar setup to Homie's game from Monday.
Yes, actually, yes.
Okay.
You can think of the finish in this game like the style from his.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Yep.
Okay. She's trying to soak it in as well. You can show some of the cards here, Hayley. There you go. So this is
that's your
test
turn
card.
order, and then you've got a link to the rules. In the actual finished version of this starter kit, you will get a rule book, but we didn't have the rule books finished or printed in time, so we just included the rules card for these sample ones. Spookling's one of my favorite guys. So to get started, I'm just going to sort of deal you guys right in, and we're going to just walk you through if that works for you.
Sure. Yeah.
So take your visionary and place it in your visionary zone.
So that was the front card.
Yep.
Yeah, you're...
She'll say visionary. Yep. You're playing Alyssa.
Yeah, she's got Alyssa, and I got Delilah, aka Punky Brewster.
Yep.
Okay.
So take 10 of your light bulb tokens and place them like under your visionary, under or on your visionary. Either's fine, because you'll start with 10 inspiration. So inspiration on your visionary is like it's going to be like your mana. If you're familiar with Zatchbell the card battle, it works like MP.
Okay, not familiar.
Okay. So these are points that you'll spend every time you'll cast a card. You'll remove inspiration from your visionary equal to the cost of that card, which is displayed in the upper left-hand corner.
Okay. So the teardrops, I guess, separate Hayley. That's for something else. And then the light bulbs is like your change, because this is your money.
Yep.
Right?
Light bulbs are your money. Paint, the teardrops, the paint drops, those are your victory points. You'll gain one of those every time you defeat an enemy Splatterkin. Okay. Normally the game's played to 10, but for this sample tonight, we'll just play to 5 paint drops.
Okay. So we shuffle up.
The next thing you're going to want to do is you're going to want to look through your deck for a Splatterkin with an inspiration of 1, and you'll want to put it in your showcase spot face down. This will be your starting Splatterkin. Think of it similar to if you've played Pokemon. This is your active Pokemon. So for the Delilah deck, I'd pick Saber. Okay. And for the Alyssa deck, I'd pick Rosemary.
Did you hear that, Hayley?
Rosemary?
Yeah, Rosemary. Yeah.
Yep.
So where does this go?
In your showcase, face down. So your showcase is going to be the orange zone in your middle.
Okay.
Yep, and that's your active Pokemon, so to speak. Then you'll shuffle the rest.
All right. So find Rosemary and put it face down here.
Yep.
In the orange spot. The orange.
Oh, that's what
the orange. Got to put it in the orange. Then the rest of your deck will, after being shuffled, will go into the sketchbook zone. Your deck is called your sketchbook. Your graveyard is called the drawing board. So when you lose a card, it has to go back to the drawing board. Everything's art.
Okay, so you guys will be able to see hers, not mine necessarily. I have it over here. But so you put your deck there, and then your discard is drawing board, right?
Yep, that's correct.
Okay. Yay.
All right, let me...
All right, and thanks for Green to come on. This is super cool.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Thank you for taking a look at the game and having me here. Super happy to walk you through the game.
Hell yeah.
Okay. Then your opening hand is 5 cards.
Aussie, I just sent you a subscribe. Thanks for subscribing here. Yes, welcome. We have the creator of the game in the chat right now.
Excellent. If I say AC, if I say anything wrong, correct me.
Yeah, please. And if you want a link, are you in the Discord? I know you are.
I can send her a link.
Yeah, send her the invite if she wants to hop
absolutely. It'd be great to have her here. I don't know why I didn't think of this sooner.
I was like, oh, you made it, and then I looked up. I was like, oh no,
well, technically,
I was like, yeah,
no, I'm the publisher. There you go.
Right.
But
and then
I do know how to play.
Aww. Okay, that is the website. Good job. All right, well, there's the website for this, but I was trying to do the Discord link. Copy. Thank you. There we go. Boom. That's the Discord. And brain work. Doesn't want to. Okay. And also Eli's in there if you guys have any questions about the Warriors of Legend game too. So
yes,
we'd love to have you on hand, RC. If anyone has any questions about the game, maybe you can answer them. But yeah, so we're going to be demoing this game called Splatterkins. We have the creator and the standby here in the chat with us, and the publisher, Speedrobo. So we're going to be walking through the game. So what do we do now?
Okay, so did you both draw a hand of 5 cards?
5 cards. Okay, go ahead. She's you guys probably can't hear her, but she's like, oh, it's okay.
Yes, this game, I love the artwork in this game. So now that we've drawn a hand, we are just about ready to play.
Okay.
Flip over your Splatterkin in the starting zone, and then we are going to begin round 1.
Okay.
And we'll have DJ take the first turn. So,
all right, so what am I doing?
Flip your showcase face up.
Okay.
Yep. Now, it is going to be the round 1 planning phase. So there's something very unique about this game. It's done in rounds, not turns.
Okay.
And we'll have DJ be the active player for this round, which means you get to take your planning phase, which is like your main phase. Then it will go to Hayley for her planning phase. And then it will go to DJ, you attack, Hayley, you attack. Then in round 2, Hayley will play her planning phase, DJ will play his planning phase, Hayley will attack, you attack. So you alternate who has the active player role. So during your planning phase, this is when you can play your cards.
Okay.
So if you have any techniques, you lay them face down in your technique zone. You can have up to 3 cards face down in your technique zone. You'll then activate them like traps in Yu-Gi-Oh!
So face down? Or face up? Hello? Ruh-roh.
My bad. I think I might be back. Hello?
Sorry about that. Hello? Can you hear me? Nothing? I think so. Oh, yeah. Hopefully he'll be back. Check 1, 2. All right, there we go. Oh, noes. Can you guys hear me okay in the chat here? Let's see if I can get some sound going.
Cut out. Hello.
All right. Ah, now we can hear you beautifully.
I am so sorry about that. So you'll be placing your techniques face down like traps in Yu-Gi-Oh.
Okay, do I pay for them now or?
You will pay for them when you flip them face up. Can I take a look at the technique you placed face down? Because I can tell you a little bit more about it. So that, you'll notice, says instant. That means that this card is instant speed. You can activate it at any time on any player's turn to resolve its effect.
Okay. That makes sense.
Go ahead and leave that face down.
Okay. And Dan.
Yes. But the good news is I am back, Alien. Do you have a Splatterkin in your hand?
I do.
All right. So if you want to play a Splatterkin, you'll have to place them face down on your drying rack on the right-hand side of your field.
Okay.
This means that they are currently wet, and you'll have to dry them in order for them to be active. A wet Splatterkin cannot be dried the turn that it is played. Instead, you must wait for your next turn in order to dry it. Think of this like summoning sickness. You'll pay the cost for that Splatterkin when it's dried. Its cost is the same as its inspiration.
Okay.
Any questions so far?
I don't know.
Okay, no problem.
He likes that there's dry and wet in the game for sure.
Yes. Do you have? Can I take a look at your hand, DJ, so I can teach you about some of the other?
Sure.
So
I placed this one down because it looked cooler.
That is a good one. I would place that face down for sure.
Okay, and then
oh, excellent. Do you see Muse's Blessing?
Yes.
It says finish underneath its card name. That means that this is the finished card type. So you can go ahead and pay 3 inspiration from your Visionary, taking your inspiration from 10 down to 7.
Okay.
And place that in your finish zone next to Saber.
Okay.
Let me go ahead and pull up that card on my end as well. So that way I know exactly what it does offhand and I don't mess up telling you the wrong thing. So Muse's Blessing is a constant. So this means that this is constantly active. You now choose one of the following effects. You will either have and you'll have this effect on this Splatterkin permanently. You will gain an additional paint drop when this Splatterkin defeats a foe. Paint drops are your victory points. Or this Splatterkin no longer has a weakness against other colorways. In this demo setup, you won't worry about colorways. Think of them like weakness and resistance in Pokemon. So we'll be choosing gain an additional paint drop when the Splatterkin defeats a foe. That effect is now applied to Saber permanently.
I see.
Any questions so far?
So it's like an enchantment. Gotcha.
Yep, it is. That is exactly what it is. It is an enchantment.
Okay.
Okay. That is all we're going to have you do during your planning phase. Taking a look at your hand, that's pretty much all you can do. So now it is Hayley's planning phase. Hayley, do you want me to take a look at your hand?
Sure.
Yeah, bring it up right around here.
Yep. All right. Oh, sweet. Okay. You have an alteration in your hand. So go ahead and play that alteration to your alteration zone on the left-hand side of your showcase Splatterkin.
Face up or face down?
Face up.
Yeah.
Paying the cost of 0, it now inspires your Splatterkin by 1. So take an inspiration token and place it on your Splatterkin.
That's a light bulb, right?
Yep, that's the light bulb. This is effectively a +1/+1 token in Magic. Your Splatterkin now hits for 2 and has a toughness of 2.
Oh man, I got the beast.
Let's go ahead and place one of your Splatterkins of your choice face down in your drying rack.
Drying rack? Okay.
Yep, drying rack. You got it.
Yeah.
All right, that's pretty much all you can do during your planning phase. So we will now proceed to DJ's battle phase.
But I have that too.
I would hold on to that because I don't want you to make horrendously bad plays just for the purpose of...
I got to play the music real quick. I will be right back.
No problem. So what I'm doing is I'm walking you through the first few steps so that you can see what all the card types do and how everything works. If you went ahead and played your Muse's Blessing finish now, Rosemary would still be... Oh, actually, Rosemary wouldn't be KO'd. I'll show you that in a second. So yeah, you could go ahead and play your Muse's Blessing if you wanted to.
Yeah, I'll do that.
Yep.
So you have to pay 3 here.
Yep. So you'll take one of your 5s and make it a 2.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. DJ, you said you'd be right back?
Yes. Sorry, I have to. I'll be right back.
No problem. Let me go ahead and pull up Saber and Rosemary just to make sure that I do have this correct and I don't embarrass AC. Oh yeah, that works. Okay. Hayley, we are about to make DJ very upset and sad. We're gonna ruin his day.
Hashtag winning.
Oh my goodness, phone, shut up. I love it when my phone rings when it's not supposed to, and I have it on silent, but it decided that, surprise, no, I refuse to be silent. It's great. Yeah, so what's funny, right, with my ringtone is it is a Murloc from World of Warcraft. And apparently nobody knows this noise, and every time it goes off in my game store, everyone's like, "What was that?" It's just my ringtone still, and always will be.
Mine's typo negative black number 1. But I keep it on mute most of the time because I got a baby.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah. It's only a year old.
Oh, congratulations.
Yeah, me and DJ's baby.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, he's his twin, man. I'm like, dude.
Yep.
Show me. Where's that coming from?
What's that?
Is that his phone?
I think so. Yeah, it's not mine. That's not my ringtone. My ringtone's the Murloc.
I hear a baby lullaby. I'm like,
I thought, okay, so I was hearing that. I thought it was part of like the music. But no.
Dude, it's his phone.
Oh my goodness. Okay, I was like, weird mix, DJ, but okay.
Okay. Sounds like a lullaby.
Yeah.
Of that. This is great. He goes away and his alarm goes off.
His alarm goes off, of course. It's time to wake up. That's the thing. It's been a dream this whole time.
Yep.
I was never the publisher of Splatterkins. It was all a dream that I had. A beautiful dream.
It sounds like some fairy stuff too.
Yup.
Totally.
What's funny, right, is because I forgot about Rosemary's Effect for a little bit there. Playing the Muse's Blessing was actually a great move.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah, this is going to be really good.
Hilarious.
Ugh.
Yeah, I can't wait. I wonder why he doesn't wake up.
I don't know. I kind of like the music box with the other music in the background.
Yeah, but that's a wake up bomb. I'm like, how do you wake up to that? That's like going to bed for me.
Yeah, it's soothing. It's soothing.
It's not like wake up, surge or something. I think it went off. Okay.
Just taking a look at my investments just now during the break. I think I'm actually just gonna cash out, lock in my gains. That's my update. Checking stocks. They went okay. Yeah. Oh yeah, yeah. Crypto's been going up. Stock market hit a whole another all-time high, and that's why I'm like, you know what? Even if it goes higher, I'm still winning right now. Let's take the win.
Yep.
Seems good.
That's great.
Yeah, my alarms are also a lot more aggressive. Like, a lot more aggressive. A new Splatterkin card, Annoying Alarm Clock. I would love that as... Oh, that's actually really good. Because the game's kind of like dream and inspiration based. Yeah. That would be good.
Yeah. Oh my god, there it goes again.
Ooh, there it goes.
Ice cream machine. From hell. Oh my god. It's like a teapot or something.
Let's see.
Oh my god, it's not gonna stop. Until he gets back.
Oh, it stopped?
Stop for now, but I don't trust
All right.
it. Give it another 2 minutes and it'll fuck us again.
Yeah. Yeah, he might need some help.
No, he's not drinking it.
There you go.
He's had a sip. I've had a shot. I'll just smear it off. I waited too long to eat my food. Now it's cold.
Yeah, dude, that happens to me all the time.
Dude, it was a dank. Costco has pot roast right now for like 18 for a huge container.
Oh, that's not bad.
So I made quesadillas and like 3 quesadillas with the pot roast in there with cheese on top.
Genius.
Huge,
Genius.
yeah. So I'm like, just gotta go heat that thing up when he gets back.
Yeah. I'll have to
Eat it later.
I'll have to see what I'm doing for dinner. I have not decided yet. I've got some coupons for Sonic. I might just go get some Sonic. Because you know what I love? Late night diarrhea. Let's go.
Oh God. That was us last week. We got Taco Bell and it's no bueno.
Yeah, dude, Taco Bell's rough. This is now the fast food tier list stream. All right, hold on. I'm gonna go pull up a tier list. Fast food tier list. We're gonna do this together.
Okay.
Yeah, fast food tier list template. Okay, A and W.
Oh yeah.
I'm thinking B tier minimum, A tier like F. I'm thinking A tier.
Dude, the ultimate thing from W was the root beer float with the glass mug, the grilled cheese, and the freaking hush puppies. I think they're called hush puppies.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
Those are so good. Arby's, D. That's D tier.
That's gotta be F.
F? You know what? I feel that. I feel F. You know, it's F not for the food, but for the price. It is overpriced for what you get.
Oh God, hold on. I gotta hear my mom. She's calling me.
Oh, no problem. I will continue to tier list
Okay.
fast food.
Hey, what's baby doing?
Boston Market. Boston Market used to be good, but now it is not. That is a D tier. The Splorgan shakes. Yes, absolutely.
Okay.
Burger King.
That's chilling.
So I got a hot take on Burger King. I'm putting that at like B tier just because they're
No, we
vegan
had him
options.
over and he was like, dude, he was all over the house in his walker.
I think the vegan options are pretty good.
And he had Grandpa and then Russell held him. That's all cool.
Carl's Jr.
Oh, fuck him off.
C. I think Carl's Jr. is a C. That's like standard. Checkers is pretty good. That's a B tier.
Waiting for you.
No.
What?
Is it still going?
Your phone keeps going off with that alarm.
Everyone.
Culver's A tier.
He's back.
My apologies. Oh
All
God.
good. All right, what would you
Something
rank?
did not mix. Something did not mix well. Huh. Whew. Okay, what's up?
What would you rank Denny's on a scale of 1 to 5? We're doing a fast food tier list now.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm glad you guys were able to entertain yourselves. Yeah, Denny's. Oof.
D tier.
Unlimited pancakes, man.
Yeah.
All right, there we go. Are we ready for more Splatterkins? If not, we can keep doing fast food.
No, yeah, no. I want to. What shakes, RC? Or is it AC? How am I supposed to say it?
AC.
AC. Okay.
Yeah, from Escaped Aliens Homeworld.
Oh yeah. Okay. Gotcha. All right. Yeah. So let's get back to the game. So it goes back to me.
Yes, you'll be the attacker now.
Okay, but how do I judge what I have versus? Looks like she's got like a 2/2 versus my 1/1, right?
Correct. You do have a 1/1. So when you attack, you'll deal damage to the enemy equal to your inspiration value. However, Saber has an effect. And that effect is when Saber attacks a foe, it gains 1 inspiration.
Okay.
So that would bring you up to a 2/2. However,
Right.
Rosemary says when Rosemary becomes the showcase, the chosen Splatterkin opposing her cannot gain any inspiration until Rosemary is defeated. So Saber's effect is nullified by Rosemary. So unfortunately, you're only going to deal 1 damage. This means that the inspiration token that's on Rosemary is removed, and Rosemary goes back to being a 1/1.
I see.
Because you've dealt 1 damage.
All right. Well, does my guy die or?
No. During your attack, Rosemary doesn't attack back. So when you attack, you don't get punched back. However, it will now be Hayley's turn to attack. Rosemary, being a 1/1 now, will deal 1 damage to Saber, KOing Saber.
Okay.
Does all that make sense?
Sort of. So if I swing with Saber, what happens now?
So you swing with Saber, you deal 1 damage to Rosemary because your inspiration is 1. So Rosemary loses her +1/+1 counter.
All right, so take that off.
Yep. And now Rosemary's back to a 1/1. You've done your attack, so your attack step is over.
Do I gain the inspiration or?
You do not, because of Rosemary's effect. Go ahead and give Rosemary.
Oh, okay. A what?
Go ahead and give Rosemary a read.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Okay. So she would choose mine, and I don't gain the inspiration.
Correct.
Okay, got it.
So your attack step is now over. It will now become Hayley's attack step. Hayley attacks with Rosemary. Rosemary is currently at 1 inspiration, so she deals 1 damage to Saber. This puts Saber to 0 inspiration. Send Saber to the drawing board along with its finish.
Along with this?
Yep, that goes away as well because it's attached to that Splatterkin.
Jack.
Hayley, you just KO'd a Splatterkin. Gain a paint drop.
Oh my god. And where does that go?
Just go ahead and put it like underneath your inspiration or off to the side somewhere next to your visionary.
All right, got it.
Additionally, Muse's Blessing triggers. You gain an additional paint drop every time you KO a foe.
Nice.
So right now?
Yeah.
Yep, right now.
Wow.
So now you're at 2 paint drops. Okay. Both players.
Nice, AC. Nice.
Yep. Both players have attacked, so that is going to be the end of this round. We now start the next round. Since DJ was the active player, Hayley is now the active player. So Hayley, it's the start of your planning phase. Draw until you have 5 cards in hand.
So 3 cards.
Yeah.
Okay. You can now dry your Splatterkin you set face down last turn. That is actually really good. Oh, yeah. Yeah, DJ's going to have a bad time.
Probably.
So,
I mean, I had one for however long I was gone, so.
Yeah. Oh, that is very true.
So they had you pause the music, Hayley?
No.
Oh.
I think it just paused naturally.
It did itself.
Oh, weird. Okay. That's fine. I just didn't know how long I was leaving you guys in the silence.
A-okay.
All right. So now what is she doing?
Okay.
You said you could dry this?
Yeah. So she can dry her Splatterkin. So go ahead and flip it face up and pay its inspiration cost. Yep, that's a good one. So you'll pay 4 inspiration, bringing you down to 3. Oh, your darker tone is also sent to the drawing board. Your alterations are discarded at the end of each turn.
Drawing board?
Yeah.
Yep. Okay. If you want to swap in your stronger Splatterkin, you can now send Rosemary along with her attached finish to the drawing board. Not to the drawing board, excuse me, to the drying rack, and send in your Hesper. Yep, just like that.
And these ones flip over?
No, she won't flip over. She stays dry.
Oh, okay.
The Muse's Blessing and the Rosemary stays dry?
Yep, Rosemary stays dry.
Man.
Let me go ahead and pull up Hesper just so that I remember her effects.
Ooh.
Hesper becomes the showcase. Okay, when Hesper becomes the showcase, which she has now because you swapped her in, your opponent's showcase cannot gain inspiration until Hesper is defeated, so she has the same effect as Rosemary. All dark Splatterkins on your canvas gain 2 inspiration when Hesper becomes the showcase. So since Hesper became the showcase, take 2 of your light bulbs and put them on every dark Splatterkin you have. So Hesper is now a 6/6 and Rosemary is now a 3/3.
Ooh. I'm screwed.
Yeah, you're going to have... This is going to be tough for you. All right. Let's go ahead and take a look at your hand, Hayley. Go ahead and place your instant speed technique face down in your technique zone. We'll be able to use that later. Yep, that's the one.
Technique zone? Where's that? Oh, right here? Okay.
DJ, yes. If you wanted to respond to Hesper becoming the showcase with your spell, you may. So your water that you had face down, if you'd like to activate that, you can. Now, why is this good? You can activate it in response to Hesper becoming the showcase to KO Rosemary before it gains the inspiration.
Oh, I see.
Yep.
Okay. But then I wouldn't have enough for anything else.
Well, we will be fixing that during your planning phase.
Okay, so I pay 3.
Yep, you'll pay 3.
Put me down to 4. And then that should kill that?
That does kill that. That is correct.
Okay.
You won't gain a paint drop for KOing enemy Splatterkins with spells. You have to do that via combat.
Go over here.
Yeah.
To the drawing board.
But it does remove a potential threat. So
I have
Hayley,
that big boy now.
Yeah, so you got to fight with the big boy. So Hayley, you might notice that you only have 3 inspiration left, and that's not a lot.
Yeah.
Once during your turn, you can take any 2 cards from your hand and put them on the bottom of your deck. If you do, you will gain 2 inspiration. So you can sacrifice some hand to power up.
Okay. So now my go?
Yes.
All right, so I draw to 5.
You will draw to 5. And your Visionary Delilah will activate, giving you 2 inspiration.
Where?
Your Visionary.
Oh, okay.
Yep, at the beginning of your turn, she gains 2 inspiration.
Okay.
So that should help you out. Have you drawn up to 5?
Yes, I have.
Okay.
So we have...
Ooh, let's see.
And then do I have to move this guy over?
Yep, I'd go ahead and dry that, paying its cost.
Okay, so 3.
Yep. And then let me go ahead and check Prisma. Trying sketchbook. Okay, when Prisma becomes your showcase, your Visionary is inspired by 2, so go ahead and gain 2 of those points back. That's convenient.
Okay.
Let's take a look at your hand again, and go ahead and put any Splatterkins you have face down on your drawing rack.
Looks like these.
Yep, looks like you got 2. So go ahead and make them wet.
So both of them.
Yeah, I just go ahead and drop both of them at this point.
Okay.
So you've got instead of stacking them, you'll have to place them in each of your spots. You've got 3 spaces on your drawing rack.
Oh.
Yep.
Okay.
Just like that.
All right. And then now what?
I'd go ahead and put your techniques face down into your technique zone.
All 3?
Yeah, I'd go ahead and do all 3. That's probably fine.
Okay.
There you go. You are set up the best you can be. I do have some bad news.
Yeah.
Hayley gets to attack first.
Mm-hmm.
So you are in trouble.
Yes.
Hayley, would you like to attack?
Yeah.
Okay. How much power does Hesper have?
Isn't it a 6/6?
It is a 6/6. You'll be dealing 6 damage to Prisma.
Both dies.
Prisma, you have 3 defense. I have bad news. You must die. Unless... Do you have a trick up your sleeve that you would like to use?
Well, I think this is going to help me much because she doesn't have anything in her drying rack.
Correct.
This would only take it down by 2, so it won't do anything, right?
Yep, I'd probably hold on to that and just let Prisma go for now. We'll recover when it rolls back around to your turn. So that's 1 more paint drop for you, Hayley.
Yay.
And this is the downside of being the non-active player. You can sort of prep and prepare for what your opponent does, but sometimes you do not get to attack because you got KO'd. Right. So now it's going to flip back to the next round. DJ, your move.
Okay.
Yep, it's your planning phase. So go ahead and draw up the 5.
Okay.
Your Visionary will activate, gaining you 2 inspiration.
Okay. So I was at 5, so back up to 7. And then I move this over?
Yep, you can dry him and pay 2. You can also dry your other baubles now by paying 2.
Dry. Oh, so I can pay for both of them?
Yeah, you can flip both of them face up. 1 will stay in your drying rack for use later.
Oh.
And you pay the cost.
So how do I get past like that 6/6? So I pay the 2. I get that.
Yep. We're going to be chipping it down a little bit over time. The 6/6 is going to be tough. When Baubles becomes your showcase, its effect will activate, gaining you 2 inspiration.
So 2 back over here.
Yep. Let's go ahead and take a look at your hand. Let's see what tools we've got at our disposal. Okay.
Bunch of little guys.
Lots of little guys. DJ, I have bad news. Your draw was bad.
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
I feel it. Yep.
Wait a minute.
Now what? Yeah.
Wait a minute, though. Okay. Let's go ahead and let me check Crocodot real quick. Make sure that works the way I think it does. Real card from the opponent's hand. Ooh, okay. Could snap that away. But what about Octi? Mimics the... Oh, it mimics enemy effect. Okay. We'll go ahead and put Octi into the drawing rack for later. And we need some different cards in our hand. So I would take all 4 of the cards you have in your hand and send them to the bottom of your deck to gain 4 inspiration.
Okay.
This means that we'll be able to draw, because you draw up to 5 at the start of your turn. So we'll be able to find some techniques and spells. You don't draw now.
Okay.
This will be at the start of your next turn. We'll be able to find some techniques and spells to help us deal with Hayley's monster.
Okay.
All right. DJ, I think that's all we can do. Hayley, your move.
Do I need to draw up to 5?
Draw up to 5?
Yep, draw up to 5.
Oh, she says put Quayle down to dry. What?
I don't think that would help too much.
Oh.
Because, like, it would keep it on the field a little bit longer, but I think the inspiration's better. And even with Quilly's polish, Hayley's still going to get the paint drop on that.
Check this out.
Oh, well, I have some news, and that news is
I'm screwed.
Your hand doesn't actually seem that good.
Oh.
Does it?
So, well, let's see.
Let's get the blessing,
Hayley, I have a feeling you know what you're doing. You pick the cards to play. I'm going to let you fly here.
I think I want to put this on.
Yeah, that's a cool one. Go for it. Pay your 2 inspiration for what is that one? Retouch. When retouch is applied to a Splatterkin, it gains 1 inspiration. At the beginning of each round during your planning phase, it will gain 1 inspiration.
So right now?
Right now, it gains 1 inspiration. It's now a 7/7. Yep.
No big.
We're gonna have to try to deal with that. Okay, we're gonna go into battle. DJ, you are gonna get to attack first. Looks like you've got 2 inspiration on Baubles, which means Esper's gonna take 2 damage.
Okay, so you lose 2 of these.
Yep, that is correct.
Okay. And
yep. Then Hayley, you'll get to attack, dealing 5 back to Baubles.
Yeah.
I think Baubles is going to go down.
And does she get enough teardrops to win, or
she gains 1 teardrop for this, 1 more, and she'll win this demo game because we're only playing to 5 instead of the 10.
Okay.
Okay. Then that's going to be the end of this round. Hayley, you'll get to go first. So go ahead and draw back up.
So I can put 2 at the bottom for more inspiration, right?
Yes, you can do that.
I'll do that.
You'll have to do that after you draw, though.
Oh. Okay.
So you get to draw 1.
Yep, draw 1.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, how cute.
It's cute. I really love the artwork in this game. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's see. Oh, Geist is fun. Go ahead and make him wet.
Okay.
Hey, Seth, you're in the middle of a demo. We have the creator in chat right now, AC.
Yep.
And Speedrobo is walking us through the game.
Do I need to pay for that? Or no?
Not yet.
Yep. Hayley, I think that's pretty much all you can do. Besides, you're in a really strong position. DJ is going to be on the back foot here, so let's see what he can pull off. DJ, your main phase.
All right, so I get 2 inspiration.
Yep, and you draw 5 whole cards.
Right. Oof.
Okay, here we go. Remind me what washout does real quick. I'm gonna pull that card up.
Remove 1 finish or alteration from a foe.
Yes, that's perfect. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do: send Baubles into the showcase. When Baubles becomes your showcase, gain 2 inspiration.
So I pay the 2. It's a wash, right?
No, you already paid the 2 when you flip them face up, right?
Huh? No, I did not.
Oh, well then we'll just pretend that you did, and
okay. Yeah, there you go.
Ding. You can flip your other boy face up now, paying the 2 for him.
Wait, I just did this guy, right?
You pay them when you flip them face up. You don't pay them when they showcase.
Yeah, I didn't pay last time, so I just.
That is all good.
So which one would I want then?
I would actually send Baubles in as the showcase now so that we can continue to hoard inspiration, because we're going to fire off a bunch of techniques.
Okay.
All right. Let's go ahead and flip up your water spill.
Okay.
Paying for that, we're going to deal 2 damage to Hesper. So you lose the token, and then I'd flip the token face down to indicate that it's now a damage point.
Oh, okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
See how it's whited out? So now Hesper's down to 3, which is great. Now, what we're going to do is we are going to... so the water spill goes to the drawing board. That's discarded.
Okay.
Now let's take a look at your hand one more time.
Mm-hmm.
We're going to play Washout right now.
Okay.
And we're going to remove the retouch that's on Hesper. So no more powering up for that card.
And I pay the 2.
3. Yep.
3, yeah. Okay. If Baubles is currently on the canvas, remove all finishes and alterations from your opponent's canvas instead.
Okay. Well, she only had the 1, unfortunately, but that's still good for us.
All right.
Now I've miscalculated. You have to attack second. Oh, this was going to be so cool if you could have attacked first. Crap. Oh, we're still fine, though. We still have a plan. So check your hand one more time for me.
Yeah.
We have Rainbow Dreams. That is an alteration. Go ahead and play your Rainbow Dreams on Baubles. You inspire a Splatterkin by 1. Inspire Baubles by 1.
Okay.
Play your Rainbow Dreams on Octi.
Oh, I just play it here?
Yep. And now you get to inspire Splatterkin by 1. Inspire Baubles by 1.
Ah. Okay.
We don't have any more Splatterkins that are dry, so we can't play any more Rainbow Dreams, but this is still good. Washout will go to the drawing board. Okay, we're going to start the battle phase, I think. Yeah, I think that's good. So, Hayley, you get to attack first, dealing 3 damage to Baubles. Baubles, you deal 1 damage back to Hesper. Go ahead and put a whited out inspiration on Hesper. Okay. Ready for the next round. DJ, you're up.
Okay.
Remove all alterations from your canvas. DJ, are you ready to destroy this beast?
Oh, yes.
Oh, we're going to do it.
Okay.
Gain your inspiration at the start. Draw up to 5.
Wait, I don't attack?
You already attacked. Hesper is down to 2. It's now the start of the next round.
This didn't die, though.
No, it didn't die because it had 4 inspiration on it.
Right.
Yep.
Okay. And draw up to 5.
Yep.
Five, and they go up to. Okay.
All right.
And hand for reference.
Oh, yeah, we've got this. Okay, check this out. Set your glue trap face down.
Okay.
That's going to be huge in a moment.
Right.
Let's go ahead and play our last Rainbow Dreams on Baubles to bring them back to 2 inspiration.
Okay. So back to normal.
Yup. Last thing we're going to do, you see that Muse's Blessing in your hand?
Yeah.
Let's do it. Paying the full 3. It's now active. You'll get 2 paint drops when we KO Hesper, and you better believe we're going to.
Okay.
All right. Hayley, your move.
All right. I draw, right?
Yep, you get to draw.
Do I throw this other technique down, or is it just the 3?
You can only have 3 in play at a time.
Okay.
I'm going to play this one.
Okay, sounds good. So go ahead and remove that.
Yeah, just yeah.
Face up. Yeah.
Because this is a minus.
Oh, just remove it. Okay.
Yeah. Yep. So you're at 3 again.
And this is my hand.
Hey, DJ, how much inspiration do you have, just for my reference?
6 right now?
6? Okay, yep. Hayley's going to go down. Okay.
Okay.
Hayley, actually, you've got a wet Splatterkin, don't you?
Yeah.
You want to make it dry?
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and flip it up and pay for its inspiration cost of 1. Okay. Hey, DJ, do you want to ruin Hayley's entire night?
Yeah.
Okay. You know the mistake cards that you've had face down?
Yeah.
Let's pop that.
All right. So remove Splatterkin with the lowest from drying rack.
Yep. So, goodbye, Geist.
Oh, I do.
So the Geist dies? Okay.
Geist dies.
All right.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, Hayley, you're winning, so I'm going to give you less guidance. I'm going to let you kind of take it from here.
Okay. Still my turn?
Yep, it's still your planning phase. That was an instant speed spell that he cast.
I could put something in the wet rack, right?
Yeah, you got a Splatterkin or whatever.
Yeah. If you've got a Splatterkin in hand, you can go ahead and make it wet.
Mm-hmm. And thanks everyone for your patience too. I could not hold.
Oh, it is all good, man.
I was just thinking on the professional side, you know, it kind of sucks.
No, it's okay. I kept everybody entertained by talking about fast food options.
Nice. Thank you. Good filler.
I want to play a Splatterkin. Do I just pay for it?
If you want to play a Splatterkin, it has to be set as wet first.
So you have to place the face down first,
Yeah.
and then next turn you'll be able to do it.
Turn, you'll be able to flip it face up and pay for it. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna put this face down. The guy.
Yep. Put him face down. You'll be able to get him next turn. If you have any questions about any of the cards in your hand, you can go ahead and ask me.
I only have 2 inspirations, so.
Yep. So if you're out of inspiration, you might have to cycle some of your cards back into the deck to gain some more. This is one thing that I really like about the game is that you kind of have to pace your resources throughout. And I've seen different people go like full aggro, spend it all at once to gain a huge lead, which is basically what Hayley did during this game.
Okay.
Or like kind of
bottom.
Yep. Send them to the bottom to gain 2 inspiration.
Yeah, Seth. It's pretty interesting.
Yep.
I'm kind of getting used to it.
It's got a lot of flavor, and this is a very like the game, once you get used to it, is pretty like straightforward and snappy, but it's got a lot of stuff that it does very, very different from the norm. You know, most games are basically like a variant of Magic the Gathering. This is not that at all.
Yeah, no.
All right. Hayley, are you done with your planning phase?
Yeah.
All right. So DJ, you are now going to get to attack.
Okay.
So you might notice Hesper has 3. That's okay. We'll deal 2 damage to Hesper.
Okay. So put 2 of these upside down.
Put 2 of them on it face down to indicate the damage.
Another one?
Yeah.
Yeah. So Hesper only has 1 inspiration left. Now, Hesper will get to attack. But DJ, I think we set a trap for this one, didn't we?
I believe so.
Glue trap.
Yep. So I paid 2.
Yep. And Hesper won't be attacking us this turn.
Okay.
And as you can see, we've now chipped this monster down to a 1/1. So go ahead and clear your alterations off of the canvas.
The Muse 2?
No, that's a finish. That actually gets to stick around. Just darker tone.
Oh, darker tone. Okay.
Yep. All right, Hayley, you've got the planning phase at the start of this round. You're going to be the active player.
So question, do I want to get inspiration now or wait?
We will get inspiration when it becomes your planning phase.
Right, right. So are these keepable, or do I put them in the thing?
Oh, I would keep them. I would absolutely keep them.
Okay.
Water
I don't put them over here?
No, you just have them in your hand.
Okay. Well, I had a splatter. That's what I was asking.
Oh yeah, we will play that during your planning phase.
Okay.
Right now it's Hayley's planning phase.
All right, what is that?
Yeah, go ahead and cast that. That goes straight to your drawing board. That gives 3 inspiration to your visionary, not your splatter.
Oh, to my visionary. Oh, cool.
Yep, this gives you mana.
So take out 2, put 5. There you go.
Yep. And then that card will go to your drawing board. Oh, hey, that's pretty good. I'd go ahead and place Whiteout face down. That can be a nasty instant for later.
In technique.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Dry one of your Splatterkins.
Okay. And where do I put that? The drying rack? Or?
Yep, just stays in the drying rack. You just flip him face up and pay for his cost. Place any other Splatterkin you want from your hand face down in your drying rack as wet.
All right.
All right.
So my go?
Yep.
Yeah.
That's going to be DJ's go. That goes to the drawing board. Just discard it.
So I draw 3 then, right?
You draw 3, and Delilah will give you 2 inspiration.
Right. Okay.
Wait, don't I take these off of here now?
No,
No.
that's a damage stays on your Splatterkin. Hesper's about to die.
Oh yeah, it's about to die. Okay.
Which is sad for Hesper, but Hesper's done a ton of damage, so I don't feel too bad for her.
So I put this down.
Yep.
We have 2 splatters, so
Yep, I'd go ahead and just put them down. Send them in.
Okay.
And then if you want a little bit more inspiration, I'd take the other 2 cards from your hand and put them on bottom deck to gain 2 inspo. Oh, no, just cast them, actually. Get 6 inspo. What am I talking about?
So I can just play them both right now?
Yep, yep, that is correct. They are instants and can be used from hand. That's part of their effect. So you just get 6 inspiration.
There you go.
By the way, DJ, you're effectively playing like a green mana ramp deck.
Gotcha. That makes sense.
Yep. Okay. I think we are ready to fight. Hayley, you were the active player, so you get to attack first for 1. DJ, do you have a response for that?
I do.
Nice.
So yeah, it dies.
We'll just KO it. Goodbye.
Okay, and now what?
So now it's your turn to attack. As you can see, your opponent's showcase is empty, so you automatically gain a paint drop.
Oh, but not 2.
Let me check that, actually. Let me go ahead and
defeats a foe. Yeah.
It did not defeat a foe. Yep. So that is 1 currently.
Okay.
Nice job. Before you wrap up, do you want to cast your other mistake down there and just nuke a card off of Hayley's drawing rack?
Sure.
Wait, was Hesper a dark Splatterkin?
Hesper was a black. Yeah, what does it say?
Yeah, Hesper was a dark Splatterkin.
Each time a friendly dark Splatterkin is defeated by a foe, inspire your Splatterkins by 1.
Yes, so you do. You get to place a +1/+1 counter on each of your Splatterkins.
So even the face down one?
The face down ones do not get the +1/+1, unfortunately.
So just the Geist.
Yep. And now Geist is dead because mistake was cast. See, DJ, you're coming back. You got this.
Okay.
All right.
And then I don't swing at anything, right?
You just gained the paint drop. That's correct.
Okay.
All right. Next round. DJ, you're up.
So I draw 5.
Yep.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, and I gain 2, putting me at 5. Okay. So.
Ooh, that's not bad. We've already got a finish though, and we can only have. Oh, actually, can we have 2 finishes? It's 2 finishes. Yeah, you can have 2 finishes.
Oh, okay. So
Yep.
I pay 2.
Yep, you pay 2. And now the next time Baubles would be KO'd, it is not.
And
Yep.
what do I do? What about over here? Do these come?
You can dry them if you want. You can flip them face up, pay their cost, and now they're ready to rock. So you'd pay 1 for each.
Okay.
Do you got any cool techniques?
I do not.
Okay.
Oh, I do. I do.
Ooh. Yeah, go ahead and set that face down. And then since your board is full of Splatterkins, I'd probably cycle the 2 kins that are in your hand to the bottom of the deck to gain 2 inspo.
Oh, I don't want this one?
You could hold on to it if you wanted to for later. That's your choice.
Okay. I guess I'll go for the 2.
Yep.
Oh, to the bottom.
Yep, bottom of the deck, and then
Okay.
you get 2 inspiration for that.
Okie dokie.
Okay,
There you
Hayley,
go.
your move.
Okay.
All right. Now that I've helped DJ, I'm going to start helping you, Hayley. Do you have anybody on your drying rack that we can dry and get into combat?
Yeah.
All right, let's go ahead and do it.
Oh, I just got rid of the last one.
Oh, is that Hesper again? Oh, that's wonderful
Yeah.
news. All right, send her in. Send her in.
Put her in the showcase?
Yeah.
Yup. Oh, Hesper does very,
Got this
very
instant.
nasty things.
Gain 3 inspiration points.
Yep,
There you
your
go.
visionary gains 3 inspiration back.
And then I'm gonna hit
Yup.
that too.
Yep, power her up. You know what? You've got
Oh,
this.
boy.
You don't even need my help.
Right.
Okay. Yeah. Hayley, are you ready to win the game?
I got this left.
You know what? Chuck Muse's. Wait, hold on. Ruin. I remember that card being broken. Give me 1 second. Apply this finish. Oh, that's very mean.
Do it. Smack me down with all your fury.
So I'd go ahead and drop the Muse's Blessing on Hesper. Yeah, that sounds funny. Boop.
It's 5, so there's down to 2. Okay, I'm gonna drop that.
All right. Yep.
Oh, boy.
Hesper's now fully powered up.
Oh, boy.
I think we're ready for combat. What do you guys think?
So I swing first and...
Correct. You swing first, dealing 2 damage to Hesper.
All right. So this would
Yep.
flip. Okay.
Hesper's now
And
down
there's
to
a die.
Hesper does strike back, taking out Baubles, giving her the last paint drop she needs to win.
Nice.
There you go.
KO.
And that's the demo of Splatterkins. Thank you both so much for giving it a shot tonight.
Yeah. Sorry it took so long.
Oh, it's all good.
Yeah.
As you can see, this is a really unique game. I mean,
Yeah.
the closest comparison I can give it to is it's kind of like Pokemon. A little bit with the like active and bench, but I've never seen a turn structure like this in any game ever. And what I personally really like so much about it is the fact that it has a really like dynamic, natural swing to it of this round I'm aggressive, this round I'm defensive, and it gives me a chance to sort of like
crazy.
Yeah.
Look at this.
Oh. That yeah. Dude, you got really good hands, Hayley.
Yeah.
Dude, she's lucky.
Yeah.
Right.
Well, very interesting.
Thank you.
Yeah. Thank you again. So awesome that AC was able to join us too. That was super cool.
Absolutely.
Did you join the Discord, AC, or do you need me to put the link back up?
Thank you, Gerthulu. Yeah, the art is one of my favorite things about it. The artwork's incredibly cool.
Yeah. Very vibrant and, looks cool.
Yeah. AC probably already went to bed. I'll make sure that she gets a link to the Discord server later.
Oh, no, she's there.
Oh, great. Well, never mind then. Yeah,
Right?
no, Hesper's like one of the best cards in the deck.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Seth.
Yeah, and thank you, Seth, for joining us. I appreciate it. If you get a chance, go check out the was it Warriors of Legends, or is it? Yeah.
Yes.
We did that demo on Monday, so just look in the lives, and would appreciate feedback in the comment section if you guys are watching this later, and also on that video. Much appreciated. we do take constructive criticism. So
Absolutely.
if there's anything you didn't like, go ahead and mention in the comments. If there's anything that you did like, definitely comment and let us know.
For sure.
Because both the creators will see that and be able to put in their input. So I think that's super awesome.
Yep.
Well, Speedrobo, this has been super fun. Thank you so much for joining us and explaining. I will let you know if we have a thing Friday or not.
Okay, cool.
I will probably find out last minute and very late. So
that is a-okay. I'll try to keep an eye out if I can make it. Thank you again. Yeah. And for everybody watching, Splatterkins officially releases December 1st, 2020.
Hey, nice. So it's coming up, guys.
Oh, it's coming up.
Yeah. Wait. Oh, wait. The link went poof. Okay, hold on. I got you. There you go. Join our Discord. And if you guys have any questions, please do comment, but also hit us up in Discord and just ask for AC Fust there. Just at her, and you should be good.
We're available to answer any questions. You can also at me, Speedrobo, and I'll be able to jump right in and answer any questions as well.
Certainly. All right. Well, we might pop on a little bit later. I do not know, but thank you everyone for joining us. We're going to enjoy some off-stream chaos and might bring some on-screen chaos here in a little bit. So you guys are awesome. Stay that way, and we'll catch you next time. Bye.
Yep.